This project is a 25-episode video series that combines my modern Celtic music with storytelling that's done in American Sign Language, or ASL. It allowed me to collaborate with 5 wonderful culturally deaf storytellers from the deaf community here in Toronto. And by culturally deaf, at least as it was explained to me, I mean that these people self-identify as not disabled members of a hearing culture, but as fully vibrant members of their own deaf culture. I'm very fortunate that I live in an incredibly diverse city like Toronto. I always encourage people to explore other cultures and philosophies through my music, and I try to walk that road myself. And one day I realized I had never had a conversation with a deaf person before. And so I started reading about deaf culture and history. And I wanted to do this project so that I could learn from these amazing artists whose work is almost never experienced by audiences in the hearing world. I'd never worked on a project which required an interpreter before, and I was nervous. I didn't want any misunderstandings to arise because of my ignorance of this culture and language. But the 5 artists that got involved, Sage and Lisa and Thurga, Tamyka and Mana, they were so keen about the project and the idea behind it. And they were very patient and cheerful, and we laughed a lot throughout the project. We had a professional interpreter with us whenever we were filming, and that helped smooth the way between the 2 languages involved in this filming. The first stage was just getting to know each other, and we met in coffee shops to chat about ourselves and this video project that I had in mind. We worked out our May and June filming schedules through email and through video chat. And whenever I had status updates, I made sure to have them interpreted into ASL beforehand, before sending it out to the team. Now, not being part of the deaf community in Toronto, I didn't realize that May was a huge social month for the deaf community. And everyone was really wonderful about putting time aside for this project, right in the midst of all of their other activities. Our filming sessions averaged about 6 hours each, and anywhere from 1 to 3 deaf storytellers might be in at a particular time. We also had a professional ASL interpreter with us, and myself and my partner Ben Deschamps working as the filmmakers. We worked through a lot of ideas, and the storytellers chose how to present their own work. They also took the lead on deciding about makeup and costuming, and I love their choices. For timing, the ASL always took priority, though sometimes we would hint at the desired length so that it might match up with the music better. I was really interested at how the storytellers worked together to work on sign choices or work on timing, and sometimes even cue each other during the performances. Many of them had way more experience with filmmaking than I did, and so I learned a ton just about that through this project. And we laughed so much. That's something that doesn't need interpreting at all. It was just this sense of joy of being in a room together making fun art. course, every individual is different, but my colleagues were really open with talking about their own experiences and about deaf culture in general. I've learned a tremendous amount in all areas, and I know it's just the tip of the iceberg. I'm looking forward to seeing where this takes us in the future, and I hope that you enjoy the fruits of this particular project. Thank you.